going on? Back again with another video. You see the title. I think the thumbnail is going to be something resembling to the video that I'm referencing. I'm not going to share the video within this video, but if I could find it on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I will be able to do so, I'm going to leave it in the description box below for those who have not seen the video of Trina and Saucy Santana doing an ad for the black, in quotation marks, because it's not really black owned, but the black dating app called BLK, or Black. They did a political campaign, or at least Black did one, featured, again, Trina and Saucy Santana, and this was pretty much encouraging people to go out and vote, pretty much vote Democrat. We know how these campaigns really are, and who's really behind these political campaigns and what side they really want you to vote for. But there's that video. I understand primaries are over and done with. I'm a week late as far as recording this video. Primaries are over and done with in a sense, or midterm primaries are over and done with in the sense that we already know who the winners and losers are of any given states and all that other stuff. But the whole idea of no voting and no vucking is still it's still a concept that I feel like, one, I should have did this video when I first saw the ad, but time constraints and laziness and stuff, and just, you know, all that other good stuff, not so good stuff, let me put it that way. So I'm doing it now, but it's still a timeless concept when you think about it, you know. Especially those who are Democrats, those who are Democrats who lost. Now, granted, the winners, it's not like they did anything different per se. It all comes down to the voting base at the end of the day, in any given city and state. For instance, Massachusetts, I wasn't surprised about the turnout of what happened last Tuesday. I was not surprised about who won, who lost, and none of that. I was not surprised at all, because this, in Boston, let me put it that way at least, I was not surprised because, you know, that's how Boston gets down, you know, and, or at least one of the ways Boston gets down. So that did not surprise me at all. So the Democrats taking a win here did not surprise me. Other states, it may have surprised some folks. Other states, when they took an L, or other cities where they took an L, it may have been a surprise as well. But the whole spew of no voting, no bucking, is pretty much Trina and Saucy Santana capping like a mug, pretty much using sex to sell, again, sex and debauchery and just ratchet culture to speak to black folks, especially trying to they tried to start a movement, especially this weird old black app, which they're the last app. Trust me, I was on the app prior to this. I'm very familiar with BLK. Let me put it that way, right? But it's the last app to be trying to convince anybody to not fuck anybody. Let me just make that clear. That's all I'm going to say about that. But the whole no voting, no fucking thing was an attempt to try to get people to say, especially women, to say to black men, right? Black women to say to black men, if you don't go out there and fuck, I mean, and fuck, and vote. If you don't go out there and vote, we're not gonna fuck, right? They're trying to encourage this, oh, no sex unless you go out and do your civic duty. Trina and Saucy Santana, fellas, let me tell you something. Whoever you're into out of those two, that's your business. But they're not gonna, they capping themselves. First of all, they're not gonna say, did you vote on November 8th? Did you vote in the previous presidential election? Are you gonna vote in future elections? They're not asking that when they want to fuck you. They gonna fuck you. They gonna let you fuck. Like, let's be real. Like, stop it. Stop the cap. The BLK app, the people on there, they gonna let you fuck. Like, let's stop the cap. You know, not everybody on there, but, you know, the people who are on there. Man, I'm choking myself up. But the people on there that are down for business, especially all the OnlyFans hoes on there. Yep. The escorts and all that. Yep. Filled with them mugs. They're gonna let you fuck. They're not gonna ask you, did you vote in the primary last week? They're not gonna ask you if you voted in the last presidential election. They're not gonna ask you who are you gonna vote for, or are you going to vote in the future elections. That's just not going to happen, right? So that's one aspect of the commentary that I have. The other aspect is the obvious caricature that they're making in mockery that these folks, the Democrats, are making of black folks, you know? And like I said, this is clearly they will try to paint it off as, especially BLK, will try to paint it off as this was a nonpartisan ad to try to get people in general to go out and vote. They already, in previous ads, not even just BLK ads, but just other ads where it's clearly a Democratic-funded ad or Democrat-supported type of ad, they'll say things like, we're not telling you who to vote for, we're just telling you to vote. That's BS. That's BS. Like, y'all are clearly, you know, especially when the Democrat voting polls or Democrat cities where there are voting polls will have DJs and they'll hand out pizza, they'll hand out water, all this other stuff to try to, you know, hey, you know, I'm a Democrat and I'm not telling you who to vote for, but here's a free slice of pizza. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but turn up because we're the fun party. You know, I'm not telling you who to vote for, but here's this bottle of water. You know, here's some hydration. I'm just showing you that I care as a Democrat, that I care for you. Remember that when you go to the poll, though. Remember when you go to the poll, who is the individual that care about your nutritional needs and your hydration needs and just wants you to have fun and dance. And don't ask anything about policies, right? Don't ask anything. No voting, no fucking, right? Don't watch this video that says no voting, no fucking, no policies, no vote, no tangibles, no vote. Don't watch videos like that, right? Don't listen to that guy. Remember the political party that gave you a bottle of water when you were standing in line. Remember the political party that gave you pizza when you were standing in line. Remember the political party that made you turn up and dance and everything and made it fun to vote because we hired a DJ while you was waiting in line to vote. First of all, that seems like an inconvenience. Not the drinking the water, but possibly if someone can't walk and eat at the same time. Plus, it seems, I mean, we still in COVID times. I know COVID is not a thing, but that seems pretty nasty. That seems pretty nasty. You all up in the line with a bunch of strangers, even if you are voting with people that you know per se, you certainly don't know every single buddy in that line. You know, as someone who's been voting since 18 years old, literally the only people I've gone to vote with was immediate family members. I've never been to vote. I didn't know everybody in the line. It was just immediate family members and maybe a co-worker or two or so if we end up having the same place to go vote at, right? And we end up running into each other. But again, it's clearly not everybody. And even if you did know everybody, if somehow you got everybody, you got all the people you know, or at least all the people within your state or city that you know to go out and vote. Still utterly disgusting to eat some damn pizza while you in line and waiting to vote. You know, y'all are that close and stuff, man. Come on, COVID. But anyways, as the title says, no voting, no fucking. But I'm saying no tangibles, no vote. It's really that simple. I'm not worried about somebody saying you're not getting the pussy if you don't vote for the Democrats or whatever. Because I ain't never stopped your boy from getting none of that. Political views and all. I ain't never had the front. Fellas, if you all here and you got to lie to get some pussy, I don't know what to tell you, Jack. But I ain't never had to lie about who I'm voting for. I ain't never had to lie about if I voted or not. I ain't never had to lie about anything, really, political or not, to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, they worried about campaign ads and trying to get people to you know, do some dumb shit like, don't fuck that nigga if you don't vote, sis. Sis ain't listening to you, and neither is bro. Like, ain't nobody listen to. Like I said, Trina and Saucy Santana are not just good. The men that want to fuck them, and they will also want to fuck those dudes, they're not going to be like, did you vote on November 8th? I need to know right now. Because if you did not, we're not vucking tonight. No, they're just going to get it on, and as they should. They're adults. You know what I'm saying? But Democrats, while you doing stupid shit like this, while you turning apps like BLK into cringe-worthy political ads, you're losing in Atlanta. You're losing in other places, and you're winning in other places as well, but you're winning in places like Boston where it's fairly white. You know? The white vote is going to prevail here. You know? The white liberal vote is going to prevail here. But if you want the black votes, as you try to do with the BLK app, as you try to get Trina and Saucy Santana to give you, the method that you're doing clearly isn't working. You know? Black folks are waking up. Black folks are paying attention to videos like mine, other individuals, and they simply just waking up on their own fruition. They don't even gotta watch videos like mine. They're just waking up to you all's BS. So instead of the catchy phrases and whatever, I actually do something, do make some tangibles. You will get our votes. Then you ain't gotta worry about withholding sex or using sex as a weapon that nobody's gonna follow. Nobody's gonna follow. Not even the people within your ad is gonna follow. Not even the people who created the ad, the app, who developers and the app in general who create the ad. They don't even follow their own rules. They're not out here telling the people that they're meeting on their own app or just in general. They're not asking those individuals, hey, did you vote? I can tell you right now, if I could download BLK right now. I can, this ain't me bragging, but I'm just making it clear. And then I'm going to get off and record the next video. I can download BLK right now, and I guarantee you there is not a single woman that's going to ask me, did I vote on November 8th? Or who did I vote for on November 8th? And then determine whether she wants to have sex with me or not based off of that answer. It's not a single woman. Even the ones that will have political standings in their bios, they're not going to do that. They're simply not. That was a waste of ad space. That was a waste of time. A waste of my time for watching that damn ad. Because when I saw that ad, I was still on the app. And then I was like, I gotta get off this shit. Because this shit is on the shitter and it's declining like crazy. You know? And plus, I say it's a growing number of just scammers and OnlyFans hoes on there. No disrespect for getting your coin, but if I'm trying to find a wife, I'm not wifing an OnlyFans woman. Sorry. That's that. That's for another video for another time. But appreciate y'all for watching, subscribing, sharing. Let me know your thoughts. If you saw the ad, the no voting, no vucking ad, let me know your thoughts. Again, it's in the description box below. Check out the other links in the description box below as well. Until next time, until next video, keep on vucking. Ha ha. Peace.